Last year, roughly 50 million Americans walked into a doctor's office with the same complaint. Their bodies were attacking themselves. Allergies that appeared from nowhere, skin that erupted in rashes without cause, joints that swelled for no reason, guts that rejected food they had eaten their entire lives. Their doctors gave them a name for it: autoimmune disease, chronic inflammation, irritable bowel. And then they gave them a prescription. But nobody told them why. Nobody told them that their great-great-grandparents never had these problems, that for hundreds of thousands of years, the human body ran perfectly, on food that would kill you today, in conditions that would destroy you today, carrying organisms inside them that would hospitalize you today. Something changed. Not in the food, not in the environment, inside you. Your body quietly uninstalled 3 ancient biological systems, and it has been paying the price ever since. The first shrank your gut so severely you can no longer digest what kept your species alive. The second is an ancient truce your immune system broke, and your allergies are the consequence. And the third is a furnace your body switched off, which is why the same food that fueled your ancestors is now clogging your arteries. Picture yourself standing in the world of 100,000 years ago. There is food everywhere, a carcass with fat still sealed inside the thickest bones, roots buried in the soil, dense with starch, meat buried in a shallow pit weeks ago, softened by bacteria, ready to eat. Your ancestors would see a feast. You would starve, not because the food is gone, because your body can no longer process it. Your jaw cannot generate the force to chew raw connective tissue for hours. Your gut is too short to pull calories from unprocessed plants. Your stomach acid is too weak to kill the bacteria crawling over every surface of every meal in the ancient world. This was not always the case. Over 1 million years ago, when your ancestors learned to cook with fire, it triggered a trade-off that changed your species forever. Cooking pre-digests food. It breaks down proteins, kills bacteria, softens everything before it touches your tongue. Your body noticed, and over thousands of generations, it responded the way any efficient system would. It started shutting down the machinery it no longer needed. Your gut shortened, your jaw weakened, your stomach acid diluted, and the energy your body saved on digestion went somewhere extraordinary: the brain. 2% of your body weight, 20% of your calories. The most expensive organ in the animal kingdom, built on the savings from a gut that could no longer survive the raw world. You traded your ancestors' stomach for your ancestors' intelligence, and you cannot trade back. If you have ever wondered why allergies seem to get worse with every generation, why your grandparents ate everything without a problem but your child cannot touch peanuts, the answer is not in the food. The answer is in something that used to live inside you, something your body evicted. For hundreds of thousands of years, every human being on Earth carried parasites. Not some humans, all of them. Archaeologists have found the evidence in fossilized waste from every inhabited continent. Tapeworms, whipworms, roundworms. From Viking settlements to prehistoric African villages to ancient American sites. Your ancestors were infested, and they were fine, because their immune systems had learned something that yours never had the chance to learn. These parasites were not going anywhere. Fighting them would cause more damage than hosting them. So the body did something remarkable. It negotiated. The parasites took 10 to 15% of every meal. In exchange, the immune system stayed quiet. No inflammation, no overreaction. A biological ceasefire, millions of years in the making. Then we broke it. Clean water, antibiotics, sanitized food. In less than a century, we removed every organism the immune system had evolved to manage. The parasites vanished. The bacteria diminished. The ancient enemies your body was built to negotiate with, gone. And your immune system did not stand down. It went looking for a new enemy, and it found one. You. The allergies, the asthma, the eczema, the Crohn's disease, the rheumatoid arthritis. Your immune system is running a war protocol designed for an enemy that no longer exists. And in the absence of that enemy, it is tearing your own tissue apart. Right now, somewhere, someone watching this just connected their lifelong allergies to an ancient biological ceasefire they never knew existed. Your ancestors ate 4,000 to 5,000 calories of pure animal fat every day. Blubber, lard, marrow. By the standards your doctor uses, their hearts should have exploded. They didn't, and for most of modern medicine, nobody could explain why. The answer was hiding in plain sight, inside their bodies, wrapped around their spines and packed between their shoulder blades. A type of tissue so different from regular fat that when scientists finally studied it closely, they realized it was not storage at all. It was a furnace. Brown adipose tissue. Brown fat. While the white fat under your skin stores calories and weights, brown fat burns them. Its only function is converting energy into heat. When your ancestors stood in that freezing wind, their brown fat ignited, thousands of calories burned every day, not for movement, not for thinking, just to keep their blood from freezing in their veins. They ate fat to burn it, in real time. The meal and the furnace were one system. You live in a world that is never cold. Your home is heated. Your car is heated. Your office is heated. And your body responded the only logical way. It turned the furnace off. Now when you eat fat, it has nowhere to go, no furnace to burn it. So your body does what it was always designed to do with excess energy. It stores it. White fat, around your heart, inside your arteries. The same meal that kept your ancestors alive in ice ages is quietly killing you in heated rooms. This mismatch between what your instincts crave and what your biology can handle, this is the crisis we decode on this channel. Every craving, every deleted system, every furnace that went dark. You are not the same animal your ancestors were. You look like them. You crave what they craved. But the machinery inside you has been rewritten. Your gut was downgraded the moment cooking made it unnecessary. Your immune system lost its oldest allies the moment sanitation removed them. Your fat-burning furnace went cold the moment central heating made it redundant. And yet the cravings remain. The craving for fat that your body can no longer burn. The craving for rich, dense food that your shortened gut can barely process. The inflammation that flares because your immune system is fighting a war against an enemy that left a century ago. That gap between what your ancient code demands and what your modern hardware can deliver is not a personal failing. It is the defining biological crisis of our species. But the food your body lost is only half the story. What your ancestors did with the other half of their day, the half spent in complete darkness, rewired something even deeper than your gut. Something you experience every single night at 2 a.m. without knowing why. You are not broken. You are running ancient code on modern hardware. And the code does not know the world has changed. Because it was written for a world that no longer exists.